I'm Firdausi Eze Umar, and I'm from Kaduna State, Nigeria. And you guys can call me Phoebe, if you can say banana.
It doesn't, it's not a touch board.
Oh, my bad. Okay. This sounds great.
How do you go to the next slide? Oh, yeah, so it's perfect. Is that the next slide?
Yeah, that's the next slide.
Okay,
I'm just
so
gonna,
you just
click
do
on,
this.
So, yeah. All right. So this is my family. I have 4 siblings, 4 younger siblings, 2 brothers and 2 sisters. And this is my second family, my wonderful host mom. Yeah, so I'm an exchange student from Nigeria, and I'm living with her for this entire school year. So I'm here in the US with AFS and KLES, that's Kennedy Lugar Youth Exchange and Study Program, which is funded by the US Department of State. And yes, program's goal is to promote mutual and cultural understanding between American and predominantly Muslim countries. So I decided to study abroad because I wanted to learn about American culture and clear some stereotypes about America and its people. And also I love adventures, and I saw it as an opportunity to explore and have my own experiences. And so I took this opportunity because I also love learning about other cultures, and I'm really excited that you guys want to learn about my own culture too. So, backgrounds, let me different backgrounds. So, Nigeria is located in West Africa, and it shares a border with Niger here at the north, and Benin Republic, and River Chad here, kind of, yeah, so, and Cameroon. So this is where I live in Nigeria, right here, Kaduna State, and this is Abuja. It's the capital city of Nigeria. And so my country, Nigeria, population 186 million people, and it's the 7th biggest country in the world. And languages spoken, 520 languages, and we have 250 ethnic groups. And the major religions, 50% of Nigerians are Muslims, 40% are Christians, and 10% have local religions. So the currency is Naira, and the 361 Naira to $1. That's conversion. And the capital city, as I said before, is Abuja, Federal Capital Territory. So that's the current political leader. This is the President Muhammadu Buhari, and this is his vice president, and this is what is her name? The first lady, and this is the president's son, and he was elected democratically. And so this is the president in his Igbo attire. The president is actually Hausa, but because Nigeria has 3 major languages, like ethnic group, so he dresses in different types of attires. And so Nigeria was a British protectorate for 60 years. Nigeria was annexed by Britain in 1901, and we got independence in 1960. 1st October 1960, and Nigeria gained, the independence movement was led by Prime Minister Haji Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, and Nigeria got its name from a British journalist named Flora Shaw. She coined the name from the river Niger that flows through Nigeria, and the name wasn't really spelled Nigeria at that time. She got it from Niger and area, so she added it together, and it gave her Nigeria. So, and Michael Taiwo Akinkunmi was the person that designed the flag in 1959. It was actually a contest to see who can design the flag, and his was picked. But his design originally had some red and kind of blue stripes, but it was later removed and edited, and like they saw other people's work, and it gave us grant. So the national anthem was written by Benedict E. Odiase. He's an Igbo man. So Michael Taiwa Kinkume is a Yoruba man. So the reason why we have three major ethnic groups is like the people that were involved in developing Nigeria, like in getting independence and stuff. So Nigeria, from the time period where the Britons found Nigeria till now, is 101 years old. But from the time period of the independence till now is 56 years old. So we have a coat of arms, and the motto of the coat of arms is unity, faith, and peace, and unity and faith, peace, and progress. And there's a crest. I'm gonna show you guys the picture here. So the black shield is actually represents the soil, because Nigeria's major source is agriculture. So the green on the Nigerian flag represents Nigeria's commonwealth, which is agriculture, and the white stands for peace and strength. So that's the coat of arms, and that's the flag. The coat of arms is not actually like originally in the flag. I just like added it here so you guys can see it. So this is the Nigerian national anthem. I don't know. Do you want me to read it or to sing it?
Sing it.
Okay.
Your voice.
Okay, I don't really have a great voice. All right, so I'm gonna sing it in different languages. Actually, I have it in the three major languages. So, arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. O God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow, and living just and true. Great lofty heights attain, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. So this is the national anthem in Yoruba language. I don't really know how to sing it because I'm not a Yoruba person, but I know how to read it, so I'm just gonna read it. So it says, Dide Enyara, Wakaje Ipe Nigeria, Kafi Fesin Lewa, Pẹ̀lú ọ̀kan àti ìgbàgbọ́, kì í ṣe àwọn akọni ìwà kó má ṣe ìjọsọsọ, kásìn tó kàn tara ilé, tómìnira àtàlàáfíà ṣódọ̀kan. Ọlọ́run ẹlẹ́dàá tó ìbà ọ̀nà wa fọ́nà hàn aṣáájú, kọ́dọ̀ wa mojito, kódòdó àti ìfẹ́ pọ̀ sí, káyé wọn jẹ pípé, so one day ní gíga, kàlàáfíà àwọn ẹ̀tọ́ lè jọba ilé wa. I have it in Hausa. I'm really fluent in Hausa, more than other languages. So, yako in Nigeria, kuparka kwa amsekiri Nigeria, domin mu taimaki ƙasar mu tare kuwa don aiki ga ƙasa ta. Cikin soyayya da riƙon gaskiya domin gudunmawar da shugabannin mulkin kishin ƙasa suka bada. Kada ta zama a banza, mu yi aiki da zuciya ɗaya da girmamawa a gare ta, domin ta kasance ƙasa ɗaya mai ‘yanci ga kowa tare da haɗin kai da zaman lafiya. Is that your next No.
Oh, I was going to say, you sound like we do English.
All right, so this is Igbo, and it says, Bilinu umune, Nigeria okubere, ijina eje ozianinya, na ịhụnanya na ike na okwukwe dị oru anyị ehihie gara aga agaghị abụ ihe efu iji na-eje ozi na obi na ikike otu mgbake onwe udo na nye udotu. Major occupations of Nigerians. Nigerians are traditional. I mean, we have two major occupations. So one, the first one is farmers. Like they're traditionally farmers, but like now no one wants to farm because everything now there's technology and everyone wants to just be in the office and stuff. So Nigerians produce crops like tubers. So we have yam, cassava, cocoyam, sweet potatoes. So I have yam here, and this is a baby yam actually. This is a really small yam. Look at that picture down here. This is really big yam. There are yams that I can't even carry. Like when I went, whenever I go to the farm, to my village, and because I live in the city, so we have villages. And when I go to the village, there's also farm, which is more rural than rural village already. So whenever I go there and I want to help my grandpa, I just can't carry the yam, and I just go. I can't. It's really big. Like yeah. So. And so cereals like rice, maize, and sorghum, legumes like cowpea, soybean, groundnut, tree crops. I have black-eyed peas actually here. Yeah, so maybe you guys wanna feel how heavy this is. You can
And that would be big.
yeah. Yeah. So I got it from the grocery store. So yeah. So we also have tree crops like oil palm, but it's orange, cashew, mangoes. So that's the cashews, not cashew nuts. So this is what the cashew nut is made out of. I usually roast that with my brother, although he's Italian. I'm missing him right now, but and I really miss doing stuff with him, especially roasting cashew nuts. So I look for cashew here, but it turns out there's no cashew. So and I really love cashew. So we also have mangoes right here. So we also have nuts like tiger nut, peanut, walnut, and palm nut. Let's see. I don't have any here. So oh sorry. So we also grow non-food crops like rubber, cotton, timber. And so animal husbandry is bad cutlery, where some animals like cow, goat, pigs, poultry, birds like chicken, turkey, and dog. Although there are also other stuff that we rear, but these are the major ones. And so fish with an emphasis on catfish. Catfish is just like meat. It's just like meat. It doesn't really taste like fish. And it has whiskers like fish. Cat. So natural resources are petroleum, tin, columbite, iron ore, coal, limestone, lead, zinc, gold, natural gas. Which are kind of like elements. So economic resources. Nigeria's economic resource in the early 60s and I think late 70s was agriculture. But because of the oil boom at that time, at the late 70s, people kind of abandoned the agriculture and went back to oil, which made Nigeria go into economic recession in 2015. And Nigeria was really down on her knees in 2015, 2016. And that was the time period of the election, so everything was really bad for Nigerians at that moment. But now it's coming back to a bit, so we pray it does get better. So housing in Nigeria, it depends on your standards of living. And it depends on where you live. I mean, the area you live is a rural, suburb, or urban. And it depends on your style, it depends on your taste, it depends on what you want, and it depends on your income. So these are estates that government build to help people with low income to like they're providing in cheaper rates. So so up here is a house in a suburb area. It's an individual house. This is also an individual house in an urban area, and this is a real what should I call them, like political masters or something like that, like people that really have money, like big money, live in that kind of house. Because if you don't have like big money, the EFCC will come and like knock at your door. So this is an apartment for rent. It's private, like it's owned by private individuals, and it's really, really expensive. And so the people of Nigeria, as I said before, we have 3 major ethnic groups, which is Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. So this entire word means come. So this is Yoruba, this is a word in Yoruba, this is a word in Hausa, and this is a word in Igbo. So this says wa, and this says zo, and this says bia. So Nigeria is also known as Wazobia. It's kind of like somehow they use it for like welcome to Nigeria or something. And that's what is like on our 50 naira note. Yeah, I have my notes. I have my money here. So my own ethnic group is Ebira, and come there means come. Yeah, so there. Yeah, so I want you guys to repeat after me. Can you do that? Sure. Okay. So in Yoruba, hello means ekuni. Ekuni. Okay. Thank you means modupe. Modupe. Hausa, in Hausa, hello means senyu. Senyu. Nagodi. Nagodi. In Igbo, it's nu. Nu. And in, okay, thank you, it's dalu. Dalu. So Edra is Mao. Mao. And Avo. Avo. That's really, yay. That's impressive. Thank you guys. So I am a Muslim, and I have my hijab here with me, but I don't have it on because of my African Nigerian attire. So this is what Nigerian Muslim people look like. And this is a Hausa person. She's also a Muslim. She's a bride actually, so she's all dressed up. And this is a Nigerian college student. This is not how they all dress, but this was the picture I could find. I could look for. I mean, I just wanted to show that they're modern. And so this is either a Hausa royalty or a Hausa bride. They dress up like really well. And this is Barrister Fatima Zahra Buhari, daughter of the president. I put her picture here because she's a really great icon in Nigeria. And so this is Nupe are also an ethnic group in Nigeria. And this is Nupe people in the Atampa. This is also Atampa. And so they're in the Atampa northern road. And that's Yoruba brides. So this is the Igbo ethnic group. As you can see, they have, I mean, they wear like a lot of beads and stuff. And this is the Ibra people. I have a fabric here. You guys want to feel it, the texture. Here, it's really small for me because I don't know. I ate too much ice cream. Yeah, so
That's not a bad thing.
She thinks it's bad. Anyway, so that's Igbo people, like couple. So here, this is, as you can see, it's also in that picture. My grandma made this for me. Here, you guys can feel it. And here.
Did your grandma make that one too?
No, but it's a Nigerian So here, this is my brother. His name is Amir Abdul Hakim, and he's in his northern attire. This was for, I mean, he was used to wear some kind of stuff, I don't know. And this is what like Hausa men usually wear on Fridays. Hausa Muslim men on Fridays, any other day. But for ceremonies, they wear something like this on top of that. We call it buba. And they have their hula on. The cap is called hula. So that's an Igbo kid in his Igbo attire, and that's a Yoruba kid in her Igbo, Yoruba attire. So this is food in Nigeria. So this is called wena. It's made from rice. It's also known as rice cake, and that's just roasted corn, and it's called masara. So this is egusi soup, which is made with melon, and it's like the richest soup in Nigeria because it has every protein apart from beans that you can imagine it, like meat and fish. It's really rich, and that's okra soup with tomato sauce. So here, you guys can pass it around. That is okra. That is the okra, so it's diced and it's used to make that soup. And this is corn flour. Take a little bit of it and just feel it, like how powdery it is. I'm gonna clean this off later. So that's tuwo, which is made from that corn flour, and so that is dodo, fried plantain. We have two types of plantains. This is a raw plantain, while this is a ripe one. So we use this one to make plantain chips, while we use this to make that dodo. And so you can feel like it's hard. Okay, you have something on your hand first. Can you pass it now? Yeah, so the ripe one feels really kind of like soft, and the ripe one is really hard. And so that is apoka, which is made with this black eyed beans. Right here, I couldn't find uncooked one, so I just got this one. And it's an Ibrahim cake. It's really made, like especially made for special occasions. You can also have it like normal times, but that's what it's meant for. So this is jollof rice. It's called the faduka, and it's what is it called again? It's called the faduka, and it's a Hausa meal. And this is shemkapon kwakwa, which is just coconut rice. And it's an Igbo meal. So this is the coconut, and shake it and fill the water inside. They use the water and dice the coconut to make the coconut rice. And this is a amala and ewedu soup. This is a slimy vegetable, and this is a tomato sauce, and this is made from from yam flour. And it's a Yoruba food. So this is yellow fried rice, like a modern fried rice in Nigeria. So back to the talk of this jollof rice. I really like jollof rice because it's really, really good. And there's a debate about whether Ghana jollof rice or Nigerian jollof rice is best. I'm not against Ghana people, but I assure you Nigerian jollof rice is best.
Perspective and bias.
Yeah, so eba and edikai soup. Eba is made from cassava flour, which we call gari. And edikai soup is a vegetable soup, which is really spicy. So education in Nigeria, we have kindergarten, which is also known as play group, that little kids go to, like when the parents want to get rid of them. They're like 1 year old or 2 year old kids that go to kindergarten school, and they give their teachers headaches and stuff. For nursery school, we have like some schools accept kids that are 3 years or 4 years old. It depends on what the school accepts. And so primary school we have from grade 1 to 6, which is, I don't know, maybe the elementary school?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have junior secondary school, which is also like a high school, but it's not that high. And it's from grade 7 to 9. And we have the senior secondary school, which is from grade 10 to 12. And so we have college. So that's how the education is classified. And so differences between schools in Nigeria and the US. So in Nigeria, we have uniforms. We wear uniforms, well, except for college. We don't wear uniforms to college. So we have uniform, and like we kind of inspect. I mean, okay, as a prefect, I inspect, but before I became a prefect, we like get inspected to see if we're like clean, if we took our bath before coming to school, if we wash our hair, if we braided our hair, because like in Nigeria we braid our hair in some schools, and give out the hairstyle as the head girl of the school. So, and I'm sure that people braid your hair according to the hairstyle, and we have different type of hairstyles. I did not braid my hair. And so cafeteria food. So I go to FHS, the Former High School. And the cafeteria food is not that great, but it's still manageable. It's good. I wouldn't say it's bad. Yeah, but cafeteria food in Nigeria is really good because the urges, like they eat from the food, and so it must be good. So what surprised me about FHS is rudeness to the teachers. And I just hope that you guys are not rude to teachers. Are you guys?
No.
Yeah, I mean that's the answer. Like everyone would be like no. But, like seriously, it's kind of like bad to be rude to teachers. And I don't know. Like look at this. Like just imagine yourself in the teacher's shoes. You want to teach your students like in the best way possible so they can understand, right? And like how would you feel if that same student like gives you a headache, like the student is not ready to learn, the student is like rude, I mean they don't appreciate, I mean you guys are not gonna feel good. Before you do something, like just put yourself in the shoe of that person and you're gonna know how it feels. So I mean I live with a teacher and like she's always thinking about new methods of like teaching like her kids, like okay this kid is not doing well, how am I gonna teach them? I mean I'm experiencing it with her. Because like I see it every day, and like seriously, they really try for us, and we should not be rude to them. So, do you want to know the penalty of rude kids in Nigeria?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys will like it after all, but anyway, I'm still gonna say. So when you're rude to your teachers in Nigeria, we have this penalty. It's kind of like officially written in a book, so you know it's official. First, you get a detention. And it's not like you have it like you get a detention to have fun. No, you don't. It's not fun. You have to do some schoolwork, and before that, you have to wash the restroom. Like for the entire week you're in detention, you need to wash the restroom and make sure it's clean. Yeah, yeah, like it's really bad. And we have this book called 80 Lives. It has like it's full of 80. It has like 80 pages. Some are more than 80 pages, and they're really long books. They're longer than that book. And you just the kid will write, "I am sorry, and I promise never to do this again." Like for the entire whole book, like they must complete it, and in tiny handwritings. It's really bad. And after that, they run errands for the teachers, like little errands for the teachers. And you wouldn't want a teacher to send you on errands because it's not fun. Because whenever you go to the staff room, 10 teachers will send you on an errand and you wouldn't like it because it's just not fun. And after that, you still get detention for 1 week. And some kids think that when they get detention, they'll have fun at home, like, you know, stay at home and have fun and watch TVs. No, it's not like that. The lesson that your teacher covers for the entire whole week that you've been on in school, an assignment they gave, you must also do the assignment because they'll send the assignment to you at home, and you must do it, and you must turn it in when it's due. So you see, I mean, and you don't gain anything from being rude to teachers except you suffer. So that's why kids don't, they're not rude to teachers. So, so about access to computers, Nigeria is a developing country, so we don't really have all access to computers. But in private school, some schools that are really rich have like individual kids with computers, but in my school we don't have like individual computers. So it's not. I think we're gonna have like more computers this year because we had more last year, like 200 computers in English class school. So, and we have like more than 2,000 kids in my school. Wow. Both the junior section and just the senior section. Yeah. So, so in class, the classes, number of kids in my class. Let me talk about the primary school. In primary school, there are 70 kids in a class, and I mean, like, imagine yourself with 70 kids in a class. Chaotic, right? But it's not that chaotic back at home because of all the penalties. Like, so the teachers don't really need to yell on top of your voices to like make the kids be calm. So, and in my own class, so in my school, it's like classified into 3 groups: the science class, the arts class, and the commerce class. So I'm a science student, and in my class we have 77 kids as a science class. Yeah, and in other class, like in the arts class or commerce class, it can be like 100 kids, more than 100 kids. So it's like really chaotic. Yeah, maybe you expect it to be chaotic, but it's not. Yeah. So labs and libraries. Some people ask me if we do have labs and libraries in my school, and yeah, we do. Like in African school, like I don't know, some people, I think it's a stereotype that we don't really have like labs and libraries in the school. I mean, what is the use of school without a lab or a library? So yeah, we do have it. So after school activities, our after school activities are the same with the US. So I've not seen any difference so far. Yeah, we do almost everything. The semesters. So the difference between the semesters here and back at home is that ours is trimesters and they're called terms. So right now they're in second term, and the third term is like in, I guess, April, June, something like that, because we get a third term holiday in August. Yeah, so that's it for that. And this is a picture of kids in school. So I'm gonna start from this because it's not a really pretty picture. These are kids in rural areas, like really poor states, and people just pick them up, and volunteers pick them up and just start building a school. You see, this is an incompleted building, and they just want to give them education, so they just put them there and start teaching them and hope for the best. So it's not a pretty picture, but but I'm sure that the government has done something to redress that. And so these are kids in suburb school. This is also a suburb school, and this is an urban school. And these are all private school. Public school. This I am not sure if I should call it government school or private school. And so these are kids just playing instruments. So yeah, we do also have instruments in school. Yeah. And this is a public school, King's College. And this is a private school, as you can see. I mean, like when you say this, it's a private school. It's really fancy. Public school are also fancy, but I'll tell you about that one. I kind of repeated it.
Do you attend public or private?
Oh, I attend public school. Yeah. So, and that's a lab. This is what labs look like. This is a chemistry lab. This is a physics lab. And that's a computer lab back here. So it's not in one room. It's just how the pictures were put in the right. And so I forgot to say this. I go to all girls school, and we also have like mixed gender school, but some schools are kind of like separated for some reasons. So this is an all boys school, and this is a public school. That is also a public school. That's a city public school, which is an urban public school. And this, I don't know what to call it, if it's a suburb or rural. I'm just gonna say a rural because lots of people like donate stuff to either suburb or rural area school. So saying all of this, I know it's donated by a company or something. So that's a boarding school right here. And so, do I still have time?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna have fun, maybe a little fun. But first, anyone have any questions for me? Can answer any.
How does sports look like?
Everyone asked you that question. All right. We play all sport except for American football. Yeah. Okay.
I saw you had a tattoo on your hand. Does that have a certain
Oh.
meaning?
All right. So this is called henna. Yeah. This is the henna, and yeah, Muslims mostly do it. I mean, yeah. Should I say Muslims? Like northern people from northern Nigeria usually do this for ceremonies or just do it occasionally. But I do it like in my own area. We do it like almost every time. So yeah. All right.
Do you have a hockey team?
Not in my own area, but they have it like in the bigger cities. Yeah. So.
Do you have summer? And if you have summer, what months are they in?
We have summer, and they're in it starts from August till September. Yeah. So.
Does your school teach you multiple languages?
Yeah, they do in primary schools, but not in high schools. They do. So I know how to speak, like, apart from Arabic, I know how, because I go to Islamic school and I learn Arabic. So apart from that, I know how to speak either 6 or 7 languages. Yeah, additional to my own language. Okay.
You talked a little bit about resources in the recession. And one of the questions that came up in my class that I posed yesterday was, is everybody entitled to share in resources? In your country, you said you went from an agricultural kind of system to an oil-based system and you faced a recession. Is everybody benefiting from the resources that they're getting, or is it shared unequally amongst people?
Good question. The oil is not shared, accordingly, like equally, because I mean, it's like the northern and the southern part of Nigeria. The northern part of Nigeria has agriculture, while the southern part has the oil. So there is this Biafran war when I came here. So my friend was telling me that there was a Biafran war going on in Nigeria, that they want to separate Nigeria into two. So the northern part should take their agriculture, while the southern part should take their oil. So it's just not equal. Yeah. But anyway, everything is like going back to place somehow, and we hope for the best. Yeah. So any more questions?
Do you have like cell phones and stuff?
Oh yeah, we do. I have a cell phone. I have an iPhone. Yeah. So okay.
So you said that when the kids treat the teachers poorly, then they have to do errands for the teachers. Would the kids in like kindergarten have to do that too?
Oh no,
Oh,
no. I
okay.
mean, the kids in kindergarten just like they're really, sometimes they can be annoying, but they're cute. They're really cute kids. So I mean, they can do it. They can't even some can't even talk. So no, we don't. Not even primary school. No, they don't. Okay. Okay.
What kind of errands do they have to run for the teachers?
Like go to the cafeteria and get me food, or go and get me my books from such class, or go and call this person for me, or do something. So,
Yeah.
any more things before I ask? Okay.
Yeah, you said there were 2,000 kids in your senior secondary school, but only 200 computers?
Yeah. As for last year, we had computers and 200 computers added to it. Okay.
And yet, you would say that your education is very good. So the point there is that you would like more access, but you feel as though your education is still good even without a computer?
Yeah, it's good without computer, but with the computers that to promote the system of education, because kids would like to go and like make more research apart from the textbook. We have a lot of textbooks, and not every kid's like want to go through the the textbook. They just want to go online. So okay, I saw a hand right there. Was it you?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it's okay.
Do you have Google on your computers?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's what we use. Yeah, Google, Wikipedia and stuff. Okay.
Wait, question again.
Okay.
So, do you have 2,000 kids in your senior class? Because is that?
No, it's a senior
Yeah,
school.
yeah, senior school. Is that? Wait, never mind.
Okay, wait. If I get you, like, why do we have 2,000 kids in my senior school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we have 2,000 kids in my senior school because it's a public school and you don't need to pay. I mean, you don't pay. Yeah, you don't pay to go to senior secondary school. So everyone like wants the cheaper one, and because public school is really good, a very good school in Nigeria, so people want better education and also cheap, So, okay.
Is 2,000 kids like a lot or is it normal?
It's a lot. It's really a lot. But we have like a lot of classes. So for my science class, I have like 4 science classes. Science 1, Science 2, Science 3, and Science 4. So, yeah.
What time is your classes? What time is school?
Let's see. We go to school by 7 and we close by 2. Okay?
Are your schools big?
Yeah, my school is a big school. It's pretty big. Yeah. Okay. I think I saw a hand. Oh, okay.
What do you miss most about home?
I miss a lot of things, but first, I miss my food. Yeah, and before food, I really miss my little brother because we're like really, really close. I mean, he's just 1, he's gonna be 2 next week on the 26th, January, so I really miss him. I really feel bad if I'm not at home and he'll be 2. So, yeah, that's like...
And a follow-up, what do you like most about being here?
What I like most about being here, okay.
Nana, can I answer this?
I don't think so. This is my presentation. Alright, so what I like the most, I mean, she knows it, but I love pizza. And I like mozzarella cheese. I really like mozzarella cheese. And I like quesadillas. I mean, like, I just like the food.
Okay.
Not just the food, but I like the people because they did not turn out like how the stereotypes, like, I like how people stereotype, like, the Americans to be. And, like, I don't know, everyone has been nice to me since I've been here, and you're really helpful. So I love the people, I love my friends, and I love the cute kids. Okay.
So in you coming here for this school year, is it as if you took the year off in Nigeria, or you need to make up this year that you missed?
No. I'm actually done with high school in Nigeria.
Okay.
So apart from that, even if I wasn't done, this school year counts.
Okay.
Yeah, so for some kids, because we're 18 from Nigeria and some are not done with high school, so this year counts for them.
Okay.
So,
Do you have any like chores at home?
What?
Do you have any like chores at home?
Oh yeah, I do have chores. As the elder sister to 4 kids, I have like a lot of responsibilities and I'm expected to do like almost everything. So I take care of my siblings when my mom is not around. I clean up the house, tidy up what I need to tidy up, and I cook. Yeah, so I'm the cook in my house. I started cooking when I was a very young girl, but like I was officially the cook when I was 13.
Awesome. Are you doing chores with your mom now?
Yeah, she knows it. I do it.
Sometimes.
No, don't tell me sometimes.
What do you want to do? Are you going to go to college, and what are your aspirations? I don't want to assume that you're,
Yeah, I do want to go to college here because college in Nigeria is expensive. So, apart from that, I really like this place, like this part of the world. Although it's really cold and like everywhere, I've never seen like ice like on the pavement before. Like I'm walking on the street and like seeing ice. Like it's like really, I don't know. It's cool, but it's like really, I don't know. So.
ice. What do you want to do
so-
when you're already an adult, but what do you want to do for a career?
I guess I have 1 year to go to be an adult. I'm 17. Yeah. So I want to be a doctor. I don't know what doctor, and I don't know what doctor doesn't like blood, like seeing blood. I don't like seeing blood, but that's been my dream since I was 6. So I want to pursue it. Yeah. I want to do that. Yeah. So any more questions before I show you guys the ridiculous question I'm being asked? Okay.
Who's the oldest in your family?